I hope that you're having a lovely time at home and that you've enjoyed your week off with your families. How amazing is this glorious weather that we're having at the moment? I am loving the sunshine. I'm sure you're all outside in your paddling pools or going on your bikes, and that you have had a lovely week off with all of your families. But unfortunately, my darlings, it is now back to work. You've had your rest, you've had a lovely time off, and it's now time for us to work hard together. So for today, what we're going to be focusing on this week are 2D and 3D shapes. So we've done a lot about 2D shapes, where we used our 2D shapes and we made different pictures. I had trains, I had rockets, I had houses. So we've done a lot about those. So what we'll do first, before we go on to talk about our 3D shapes, is we will revise our 2D shapes. So let's see. What is this shape as gwelwch yn dda, my darlings? What shape is this shape? So it's got a flat space at the bottom, and then it's got 1, 2, 3 corners. What is it? A triangle! Well done, a triangle. Fantastic. Let's move on to our next one. What is this shape as gwelwch yn dda? No corners, from the top all the way around. What is this shape as gwelwch yn dda? Of course, it's a circle. Da iawn chi. A circle. Moving on, our shape that has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, something important about this, all the sides are the same sides. So they're all exactly the same size. So what shape is it os gwelwch yn dda? It's a square. Da iawn. All of these sides are exactly the same size. They're not exactly the same size because Miss Davies hasn't used a ruler this time, but they are supposed to be all the time the same size. And the reason we focus on that is because our next shape also has 4 sides. However, it has 2 sides here, which are exactly the same, and then these 2 sides on the side are longer, but they're also the same. And this is called a rectangle. Well done. Now look now, my darlings, just because this is this size, when we turn it the other way, is that still a rectangle just because we've turned it the other way? Of course it is. It is still a rectangle because all we've done is move it around. We've moved it around just to another way. Whether it's on its side, or straight up, it is still a rectangle. Okay, so we've gone over those. We've got triangle, square, circle, and rectangle. Those are our 4 main shapes that we go over in reception with you. Right then, so now that we've gone over those, we've familiarised ourselves and you remember them really, really well. So what we're going to do now is move on to what is called 3D shapes. So we have 2D shapes, which are your flat ones, and then we've got 3D shapes. Who can think? What is a 3D shape? Who can think? So if I'm giving you a clue. 2D shapes are flat, so they're flat base. So when we draw our pictures, for example, this is a 2D picture because it is flat. So what do you think is a 3D can hear some of you shouting. Well, a 3D is something that is bigger, something that you can hold. It's all the objects basically that we have around your house, around our school, around our classroom, outside. There are 3D shapes everywhere, okay? So now that I've said that, I'm sure that you will go everywhere and you'll think, oh, that's a 3D shape, that's a shape, that's a 3D shape. So what I'm going to do is introduce to you the terms and the names of these 3D shapes, okay? So I'll introduce this one to you first. So this looks like a circle, doesn't it? But it's a ball, so it's a football. But it's not flat, is it? So is it a 2D shape or a 3D shape? Well done, it's a 3D shape. It's something that you can hold, so it's not flat, it is a 3D shape. And it does look like a circle, but this is called a sphere. Can you say sphere? Sphere. Da iawn chi, well done. So I have this sphere, and then I've got this. What is this? Maybe you can see it there. It's an apple. So I've got this one here and this here. So they look the same, but the only difference is that this is bigger than this one. Is the apple still a sphere? Of course it is. So just because it's bigger, smaller, it could be something even smaller than this or something even bigger than this one. It is still called a sphere. Doesn't matter what the size is, it's still a sphere because it's still round, okay? Right then, let's see what else we have here. Oh, we've got a little bag. Let's have a little look. Oh, it looks like a box. So let's see, looking at this all the way around, what shape can we see already here? What shape can we already see? It's got 4 corners and they're all the same length. Square, well done, we've got a square here. We've got a square here, we've got a square here, we've got a square here and a square here and a square here. Squares all the way around. So squares are all the way around. So this one is called a cube. Can you say cube? Cube, cube, well done. So a cube is made of all squares all the way around. So we have 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 around. So altogether we've got 4 around, and then we've got 2. We've got 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom. So how many squares makes a cube? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So to make a cube, we need 6 different squares all the way around. They are difficult to make, okay, my darlings, but I want you to try and maybe see what cubes you can see. So this is just a coffee box. So in here we have a little coffee box. So you can have a look around your house to see if you can see any different cubes. And what else do we have in here? Oh, right. What shapes can we see around here? So here we can see a square, and then there's another square on the other side. And then this shape is a rectangle. Well done. So a rectangle, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles and 1, 2 squares. So this shape, my darlings, is called a cuboid. Say cuboid, cuboid. Okay, well done. So this is made of how many rectangles? 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles and 1, 2 squares. Okay, well done. And then, oh, what did we have here? We have gone over this one. What shape would this be? Looks like a circle, but it's not circle, is it? Because it's not flat, it's not a 2D shape. So it's a sphere. Well done. So we've got sphere, cuboid, and a cube. Okay, so these are the 3 main ones that I want you to focus on for this week. So one of your first tasks for today is to look around your house to see if you can find these shapes in your house. What things can you find? Look in the cupboards, look in your drawers, see if you can find anything that is sphere. These are the easiest ones, I would say, because a lot of fruit, I'll give you a clue, a lot of fruit are the shape of a sphere. So we've already seen an apple, we've got a tangerine. What else? What else is a sphere? A plum. Well done. You've got peaches, but then I'll leave that to you. I'm not going to go ahead of myself like I usually do. I'm going to let you go and have a look for them. And then you have got a cuboid. Remember, when you're looking for shapes that are cuboids, it's important that you look for 4 rectangles and 2 squares, okay? And then when we move on to your cube, anything that has squares all the way around. So how many squares did we say that we need to find? We've got 4 around the sides, 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom. So how many does that make? 6. Well done. Da iawn chi. Oh, you've woken up this morning. You needed this break, didn't you, my darlings? Right then. So those are the 3 main 3D shapes that we are going to focus on. That's what I want you to look at home, okay? Look, see if you can find some. There are other 3D shapes as well, but we'll introduce those once we've had a look at other ones. I have a little song for you. We love singing in Dosbarth Conwy and Dosbarth Fadre, don't we, my darlings? And what easier way to introduce shapes than introducing them with a song? Right then, let's see. Oh, da! Hopefully you can see this from here. What I'll do, my darlings, is I will put a version of this song as well on a Word document on the school website, or if parents now want to make you take a little screenshot of this on your iPads or on your phone, so that then you can practice the song at home. Right then, so this song is called 3D Shapes, okay? And I'm going to sing it for you first. Oh, let's make this a little bit more. There we go. So I'm going to sing it to you first, and I'm going to see, let's see if you can think what tune this song is, okay? It is from a song that we have sang, I'll give you a clue, especially with Miss Griffiths, okay? So that's a little clue for you. It's one of the songs that you sing with Mrs. Griffiths. So you ready? 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone looks like a party hat. A sphere is a big round ball. A cuboid is a building tall. A cylinder is a can of pop. A cube is like a dice you drop. 3D shapes are here and there. 3D shapes are everywhere. Can you think of the song? Da 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 da. Dau gi bach yn mynd i'r coed, esgid newid am bob troed. Okay, so you know this song already, don't you? So you know how the tune goes. You know it already, which is great. So let's think, maybe we could come up with some moves so that we can make this a bit easier. So I'll move this to the side here. So maybe here, so 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone looks like a party hat. A sphere is a big round ball. A cuboid is a building tall. A cylinder is a can of pop. A cube is like a dice you drop. 3D shapes are here and there. 3D shapes are everywhere. Okay, my darlings, I'm sure that you are singing that song much beautifully than me at home. So maybe it's something that you can teach, that you can learn at home with everyone that's home with your families. Yeah? Right then, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I would much rather see all of your beautiful faces than me having to put this on the internet. But it is better than nothing, isn't it, my darlings? And I think we're getting closer for us to be able to see each other. So I hope it will be very, very soon. I miss you so much, my darlings, okay? Good luck this week with your 3D shapes, and send me emails, send me things on Purple Mash, send me pictures, whatever's easiest and best for you, but I'm sure that you're all working hard at home. But make sure that you are enjoying this lovely weather at home. I know that working is very important and your schoolwork is important, but enjoying this glorious weather that we have at the moment is even more important, okay? Have a lovely time with your families, my darlings. Enjoy the sunshine, be safe, and I will see you very soon. Bye, my darlings.